Whether a politician is offering up a COVID relief check or cash for coal mining all before an election, and yes, those things all happened, it's usually a big name politician who gets to benefit from that stuff. But what about the little guys, the lesser known candidates who have to scrape and claw to get any attention from the media or from voters? Candidates like Mike Itkis. He is the Liberal independent candidate for New York's 12th congressional district, and he has had a very outside the box idea: a sex tape. And I'm not talking about the kind of sex tape that gets leaked and derails a campaign. No, Mike Itkis made this tape himself and released it on purpose, even starred in it himself with a porn star. So why would he do that? It's a good thing he's here to tell me. And I'm joined live now by Mike Itkis. Thanks for being here. That's the question. Why on earth would you do something like this, Mike?
And thank you for inviting me. It turned out that this was the most effective means to bring awareness to the campaign, to the sex positive agenda, and to my background and qualifications.
So to be clear, your platform involves the sex positive agenda. And just as a quick summary, you want to decriminalize and legalize sex work. You want to end adultery laws and redefine the abortion debate as a right to have unplanned sex. But I'm curious about just the nature of releasing a sex tape, because you know what it connotes. It's usually pretty scandalous stuff when that happens. Were you certain that this was going to be a route that you could navigate without massive speed bumps?
Well, the entire campaign was not something I could navigate without speed bumps. Running as an independent itself is very, very difficult. And I did have a sense that this is one of those issues that could catch on. There was always, there was never a guarantee that this could happen, but yes, we had a sense that this could create a buzz and allow me to talk about all of these issues that other politicians are ignoring.
Okay, so I'm going to indulge myself here on a personal question. I have teenage boys, and they're actually learning a lot about, civics, and one of them is doing Model UN, and I'm very excited for him to get engaged in this, both of them. But I'm a little worried that they'll see this as an election norm. What would you say to me as a mom, and maybe to my boys, about this tape as a campaign effort?
Well, the video was uploaded to an adult site, so there was never any intent for anyone underage to see it. As far as human sexuality itself, it's a very powerful force in politics and economics, really in every aspect of our lives. So we can't just be ignoring it. And a lot of laws that are in place are very outdated and really need to be addressed. So in some sense, there are adult things that have to be addressed by politicians, and this is one of them. And there are many others that are really not things that kids can understand or deal with. For example, I'm in the military, and any kind of warfare or anything terrible that happens, that's really not subject matter for kids necessarily, but it's something that we must address. So this is where freedom of speech becomes very important for our political process.
That's a good point. Speaking of that, have you had any blowback from the military or any blowback in general? Like, how is this being received?
We're not sure yet. There are possible issues coming up, but you have to remember, I'm very proud of my service for the military. And the reason I'm there is to protect our democratic process and to protect freedom of speech, which is vital for the democratic process. So I don't see any problems here because this is what I'm doing. I'm bringing attention to political issues, and I'm using methods that are clearly legal because adult videos are very much a part of our culture.
So nothing from the military on this?
I haven't heard anything directly yet.
I guess there's always a yet, right? We're early in the game at this point, I would guess. Last question real quick, Mike. Do you fear that by taking this very avant-garde approach to campaigning, that you may turn off a lot of viewers out there, a lot of voters out there with this tape?
Honestly, there wouldn't have been any voters in the first place because independents really get no coverage. And until this came out, the campaign had no exposure.
Keep
But
us
I'm very
posted, Mike
grateful for the
Itkis.
tape. Mhm.
Yeah, well,
Thank you very much.
I'd really like to know how things go. So let's touch base. It's 3 more weeks, and we'll see how things if they roll out well for you. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.